Test for review. There are 25 questions and I'm going to do non-repeated question. First of all, write a description of the set Leo and Libra. These are the options. These are the set of zodiac sign and that begins with L. Yeah, that's how we can define this set. Go to the next problem. 15 is an element of this set or not. This is the set of positive integer from 1 to 10. 15 is not, so the statement is true. What is empty set? The empty set is the set that contains no element. That is the first option. The cardinality of empty set is 1, but empty set has element 0, so the statement is false because the empty set has element 0. False because the cardinality means number of elements in empty sets is 0. Is this a proper subset or not proper subset? Subset or not subset? -7, 0 and 7. 0 is not part of this, so it's not the subset. List all the subset of the given set. There is one element, so there are two subsets. One is empty and another one is itself, which is 0 braces 0. Describe the difference between the symbol belongs to or is an element and subset. Explain how each symbol is used. The symbol this means is an element of, and the symbol this means is a subset of. For example, 1 is an element of 1 2 3 and 1 2 is a subset of 1 2 3. Fill in the blank so that the resulting statement is true. Visual relationship among sets are shown by Venn diagram. Let U is this subset. U means everything, universal, and A is PSTU. Use the roster method to write the set A. Roster method, A prime. A prime means complement of A, which means the elements of the set which is not inside A. So O is not inside A, and then comma P is there, Q is not there, so Q is part of that. R is not there, so comma R is part of that. S and T are also part of A, so this is how many elements are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and 3 of them are not inside A, so that's the complement of A, which is also called A prime. Let you have universal set this one. A is this one, B is this one. Find intersection of A and B and then union with the B prime. So keep in mind, B prime means everything outside the B. A intersection B means common. So the common between A and B are U and Z, and except U and Z, you want to find the union of U and Z. So let's see here. Let's find out A intersection B means common between A and B, which is U and Z, and then B prime means everything outside the B, which is, you can find out except D, U and Z. So that means B, that means Z, that means N, Q and T. U and Z are part of B, and D is also part of B. Now the union of these two is everything from here, everything from here. So A intersection B union B prime is union of everything here. So it's a B for sure. And then is there D? No D. So Z is there, and then N is there, and then Q is there, and T is there, and U and Z. Except D, everything else is here. So this is everything else except D. So which is B comma Z comma N comma Q comma T comma U comma Z. Okay, let's go to the next problem. You have this Venn diagram. A math tutor working with a small group of students asks each student when he or she had studied for class the previous weekend. Their responses are given in the Venn diagram. Use the Venn diagram to list the set of students who studied Saturday in roster form. Studied Saturday, this one. Studied Sunday, this one. So this is the intersection between Sunday and Saturday. Who studied on Saturday? Who studied on Saturday? Hannah, Anya, and Josh. So just type that. Hannah, Anya, and Josh. So let me just type that thing here. Similarly, we can find everything from A union C, which is everything from A and everything from C, which is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And now intersection between them means what are the common things? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 9. 8 is not the common. So the answer of intersection means common between these two sets, which is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 9. No 5 and no 8. These are uncommon things. So 1 2 3 6 7 9. So the first one, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 6 comma 7 comma 9. These are the elements of intersection. Use the Venn diagram given here to answer the following question. Which region represents set C? Set C is region 4, 5, 6 and 7. So it's a 4, 5, 6 and 7. These are the 4 regions inside set C. Okay, use the Venn diagram given here and answer this question. Which regions are represented by A intersection B union C? A intersection B, 2 and 4, 2 and 5. These are the two from A intersection B, and union C, and after that everything from C. So 2, 5, 4, 6 and 7. So 2, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 2, 4, 5, 6 and 7. That's the A intersection B union C. What about the A union C intersection B union C? So A union C, everything from A, everything from C, and intersection with B union C, everything from B, everything from C. So A union C, everything from here, which is 1 2 4 5 6 and 7. B union C, 3 2 3 5. B union C, 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. I'm going to write it down here first to make sure that I have everything correct. So first of all, A union C, A union C are everything from A, which is 1 2 C, 1 2 4 5 6 and 7. These are everything from A union C. And then B union C, B union C is 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So the intersection between them is, as you can see here, 2 4 5 6 and 7. So these are the intersection between them. So the answer is 2 4 5 6 7. 2 4 5 6 7. 2 4 5 6 7. C. Choose the correct answer below. So A intersection B, 2 4. Here the answer is 2. It's supposed to be 2 4 5 6 and 7. 2 4 5 6 and 7. So these are same, so they are equal. Okay, from the finding. Okay, a math tutor working with a small study group has classified his students in group by whether or not they score 80% or above on each of 3 tests. There are 3 tests: exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, and these are the students who got more than 80%. So use the Venn diagram to represent the set of a student who scored 80% or above on exam 1 and not on exam 2 in roster form. So on exam 1, who got 80% but not in exam 2 are Rose and Cam. Rose and Cam. Where are they? Rose and Cam. Okay. Determine whether each statement makes sense or does not make sense, and explain your reasoning. I found 50 examples of 2 sets, A and B, for which A union, complement of the union of A and B, and intersection of A complement and B complement resulted in the same set. So this proves that A union B, okay, so this is actually true using the De Morgan's law. The statement makes sense. It is an example of using inductive reasoning. Since it is an example of inductive reasoning, the statement doesn't make sense. It is an example of trying to use a statement. Okay, actually this is true using the De Morgan's law, but just by using 50 examples of two sets, that's not enough. So what are the answers? The statement does not make sense. It is an example of trying to use inductive. It is an example of trying to use inductive reasoning to prove a statement. Though this statement is true, but we are just using the inductive reasoning here. Okay. In survey problem, the word and or but means intersection. And but means intersection. Yes. Use the Venn diagram which shows the number of elements in region 1 through 4. Answer the following question. How many elements belongs to either set A? Neither set A nor set B. So it's only, what is that? 13 elements. Use the given Venn diagram. There are 13 elements because these 13 elements are outside both of them. Okay, the given Venn diagram, from the Venn diagram you need to answer this question. These are the elements in region. Okay, the accompanying Venn diagram shows the number of elements in region 5. Number of region in region 5 are 8. Use the given cardinalities to determine the number of elements in each of the other 7 regions. Number of elements in total is 44. Number of A is 21. Number of B is 26. Number of C is 26. Number of A intersection B is 12. Number of A intersection C is 15 and number of B intersection C is 13. So we need to find out every single. So let's find out this thing. Okay. So total, it's supposed to be total in the whole thing. It's supposed to be how many? 44. There's supposed to be 44 elements. Okay. And the number of A, 21. Number of A, 21. Here we're supposed to have 21. And the number of B, it's supposed to be 26. This is B. And number of C is also 26. Okay, all 3 of them have common, which is 8. So 8 is common from all 3 of them. So you have to subtract 8 from each of them. So if I subtract 8 from 44, which is from A, which is 8, 21 minus 8 is 13. There's supposed to be left over 13 elements in A. But look at here, the leftover is 13 here and here. From B, 26 minus 8 is 18, and from C there is what is that? See, 26 minus 8 is 18 as well. But there are commons between A and B. So A intersection B supposed to be 12. So out of this 13, 12 goes here. So the only leftover is 1. Yes? And A intersection B is 12. A intersection C is 15. Look, A intersection B is 12. Okay. Look. A intersection 8 is also intersection, so there's supposed to be 4. Yes? Because 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Okay. Number of intersection between, this is a little bit confusing, so I need a little bit big space. Okay, how many elements are in region A? I need to make it big. Okay, big one, 8. All of them have 8 common. And then A intersection B supposed to be 12 common, so 4 here. A intersection C 15, so 8 plus 7, 15. And then B intersection C is 13, so 13, so 8 plus 5 is 13. Cool. So now we're going to count the leftover. So from A is supposed to have 21. Here we have 7, 8, 15 plus 4 is 19, 2 leftover. B is supposed to have 26. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. 17 plus 9 is 26. and C is supposed to have 26, 7 plus 8, 15 plus 5, 6 left over. So altogether, if we count, it's how many? 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 7, 19, 20, 21, 21 plus 9 is 30, 35, 35 plus 6 is 41, but everything else is 44. So 41, they are already available here, so the leftover is 3. So now I can answer. As you can see here, the region in element A, the first region, it's a 2. So I have to make it small here to find out all the regions. First region has 2. Second regions, which is A intersection B, which is 4. Sorry. Third region, which is actually only on in B, which is 9. Fourth region, which is A intersection C, 7, and that's fourth. Fifth region, which is all, so that means it's 8. It's supposed to be what is fifth? Fifth is already given. Sixth is B intersection C, which is 5, and 7 is which is only in C, which is 6. And then there are 8. There are 3 elements in 8, right? Excellent. Yeah, you have to go from in the all 3 intersection and then 2 of them and then count the leftover. Okay, a survey was taken that asked 1200 randomly selected adults from country A and country B and to agree or disagree with the following statement. Government should provide only limited healthcare service. Country A, and then country B. This is country A, and this is A, agree. Okay, country A. What is this? The result of the survey showed that 559 people agreed with this statement. Out of 1200, 559 they agreed, okay, with this statement, and that 286 adults from country A agreed with this statement. So agree goes here. So 286, that means 2, right? And then 559 minus 286 goes in 3. So according to the Venn diagram, the adults from country B who agreed with this statement are represented by so this is 3. This is 3. Reason 3. What is reason 3? Yeah, because reason 2 is agreed from country A, and then rest is from country B. Okay, and there were this many country B adults in the survey who agreed with this statement. So altogether there are 559 agreed. So I'm going to subtract 559 total agreed. Out of 559 total agreed, 286 are from country A. So I have to subtract from country A, which is 273. That's supposed to be from country C. 273 supposed to be from country C. If okay, country A, okay, why 273? Let me just go back one more time. If 675 adults surveyed were from country A, how many country B adults agreed with the statement? Okay, according to the Venn diagram, the adults from country B who agreed with the statement are represented by reason 3. Okay, and there were 273 because it's a subtract from 559 minus 286. If say 674 adults surveyed were from country A, how many country B adults disagree with this statement? From country B, 273 agreed, and 286 agreed from country A, and there are 674 total from country A. So 674 minus 286 who are agreed from country A. So 388 they are from country A. How many country B adults disagree with this statement? Uh, so altogether 1200 total. Out of 1200 minus 674 from country A. Okay, so total from country B is 526. Out of 526, the agreed 526 they are from country B, and out of country B 273 adults they agreed. So minus 273 from that gives me 253 they are disagree from 253 they are disagree from country B. Let's check. Right, let's go to the next problem one more time. This is a Venn diagram. So many questions here. A pollster conducting a telephone poll asks the following three questions. Are you religious? Have you spent time with the person during his or her last days of terminal illness? Should assisted suicide be an option for terminally ill people? Complete part A through C. Construct a Venn diagram with three circles that can assist the pollster in tabulating the response to three questions. Choose the correct diagram. Okay, religious, spend time with the terminal illness, they could be religious. Assisted suicide should be an option, they could be religious, we don't know. So the option supposed to be this one, because there you can see intersection between all three, and intersection between two as well. So this supposed to be the Venn diagram, because it shows religious, spend time with the temporary ill, assisted suicide should be an option. Okay, this gives you everything. Now, using the Venn diagram, construct in part A which region represent all religious person polled who have spent time with the temporary ill. So temporary ill is this one, and religious, that is B and E. So how do you write BE? BE, BE. So religious represent all religious person polled who have spent time with the terminally ill. Okay, using the Venn diagram, constructed part A which represents the people polled who do not consider themselves religious. So religious outside here, meaning complement CFZ, and then who have not spent time with the terminally ill person. CFZ, not spend time, so that means only G. So where is Z? This one. Finally, using the Venn diagram, two more questions. Using the Venn diagram constructed in part A, which region represents all religious person polled who do not support assisted suicide for the terminally ill? So religious do not support assisted suicide. That means A and B, right? AB. And then describe who in the poll is represented by region CFZ. CFZ, they are non-religious person, and they support both. So people who have spent time with someone who is terminally ill or supported assisted suicide but are not religious. This is the answer. Let me check. There are so many questions, so I missed one. I don't know which one I missed. So I will go back one more time. This is the Venn diagram. It's supposed to be this. Let's go to the first question. Using the Venn diagram constructed in part A, which region represent all religious person polled who have spent time with the terminally ill? So that is all religious person who spent time terminally ill. So that is B only. B, terminally ill. Spend time with the terminally ill. B and E. Right? B and E. That's right. Use the Venn diagram constructed in part A, which region represent the people polled who do not consider themselves religious, who have not spent time with the terminally ill person during his or last day, and who are in favor of. So that means what is that? Do not consider them religious. So that means here that's supposed to be Z, and then not spend time. Okay, that's right. And finally, use the Venn diagram constructed in part represent all religious person polled who do not support assisted suicide for the temporary ill. Who do not support assisted suicide for the temporary terminally ill. who do not support all religious person polled who do support assisted suicide. Do support assisted suicide. Uh, Let me go back one more time. This one is represent all religious person polled who do support assisted suicide for the terminally ill. So do support. One more time. It's confusing here. All religious person. It's supposed to be from here. Do support assisted suicide. So that's supposed to be D, E, F, and Z. They don't talk about spend time. So D, E, F, Z. D, E, F, Z. Oh, what is that? Give me a second. Okay, let me go back here. A religious person polled who do support a suicide to terminally ill. So religious person A, B, E, and D do support assisted suicide. So that means D and E. It's supposed to be D and E. D and E. This is B. Okay, rest is right. Now this is right. So sometimes it could be confusing. So you have to reread the statement carefully. Okay. Last question. The graph shown to the right shows the percentage of smokers and non-smokers, smokers and non-smokers suffering from various ailments. Use the graph and the Venn diagram below to determine whether the following statement makes sense. I can improve the diagram by adding a third circle for non-smoker. Smoker suffer depression. So depression 12%, and then percentage smoker rate. Yeah, definitely suffer depression. I can improve the diagram by adding a third circle for non-smoker. Smoker 72 and 20. No, that does not require. Anyone outside the smoker is non-smoker, so that's not required. The statement does not make sense. There are three of them. A third circle for non-smoker cannot be meaningfully added since non-smoker are already represented by everything outside of the circle for a smoker. This is right one. Complete. So that's test 4 review.